Hi everyone, this is Ding Dang Dong and welcome to my channel. This is the fourth and the last episode of MBA admission process. In the previous 3 episodes, we went through from the MBA application preparation, exam preparation, face-to-face interviews, and video interviews. In today's episode, we will talk about the scholarship application and the final admission call. If you're interested at the topic which included in the previous 3 episodes, I will put a link in the description box, so please be sure to check it. Otherwise, here is the timestamp of this final episode. If you're interested in the specific part, you can jump directly to that part. The scholarship application starts after being invited to interviews. For INSEAD, you will receive a mail with a link to connect with the scholarship application platform. And this platform is actually different from your MBA application platform. There are several different types of scholarships, and each of them have its own criteria, especially for those company-endowed scholarships. For instance, if this is African company and they're taking care of engineering businesses, they might only want to allocate their money to African people who have engineering background. So before applying, please double check if your profile is eligible to apply. You can also apply to several different scholarships in order to maximize the chance at least get one. But don't forget also that each scholarship needs separate essay, and you have to reply to several different questions, so it might take a huge amount of time. And also, since the scholarship application is in parallel with the interview process, so it's better to define your strategy, how to allocate your time for each of these processes. And for me personally, I think to pass the interview is a little bit more important than having the scholarship. The essay of the scholarships are really important, as I mentioned before, because those are the only references to evaluate your candidacy and decide how much money to give. Usually both the scholarship committee and the endorser will read your essay before granting you the opportunity, so make sure to spend some time on it. I would personally recommend you to put as much detail as you can, of course within the word limit, for both the merit-based scholarship and the need-based scholarship. For instance, if you apply to need-based scholarship, the school will ask you to upload some supporting documents like your bank information. But on top of that, you could also put your estimation of the expenses during your MBA year, how much you have currently, and how much will you need to support that year. And those are the concrete evidence to show to the school that you are the person who truly need that amount of money. The same rule apply to merit-based scholarship as well. Let's take another example. Well, if you want to apply to diversity scholarship, let's say, so I would say most of the people who apply to INSEAD have a diversified background, whether professional or personal. So why you should be the candidate who gets that scholarship? So try to find like your shining point, your unique point which make you different from other candidates, so that you can stand out from all the applicants who apply to that scholarship. Last but not least, for INSEAD, the exam scores are no longer that important to get a scholarship. And also, the earlier round that you are enrolled for your MBA application, the more chance you will get a scholarship. So do not try to repass GMAT or language exams to get a higher score. Just spend that amount of time to work on your essay, try to find a fit with the scholarship criteria. Well, I think this part of the conversation is the most relaxful time during the 4 episodes. And of course, it is the biggest moment of your MBA application process. So the admission announcement is by phone call from France, and the phone starts from 0331. So just be careful of your call. The announcement is really brave. It's just to congratulate you. And later you will receive a mail with all the details. If by accident that you didn't take the phone, don't be panic. They will absolutely send you a mail. well, I know that you're gonna make a lot of assumptions in your mind, and whether they call a wrong person, whether at the last minute they decide to not accept me, you can eventually call them back. But I am really sure that later you will receive a mail within a day, and the mail will be the admission announcement. So right now, I would say huge congratulations, and you really deserve it because I know how hard you spent during the whole MBA preparation process. Just celebrate with your friends and your families, and don't forget to send a thank you letter to your interviewers and also all the people who helped you during the admission process. You truly can rely on only yourself, but I really think that also those persons who help you, they spend time to help you, and because they value that what you think is important. So do remember to tell them this exciting information and thanks them deeply from your heart. I would like to share some experience that regarding my several months right now start at INSEAD. I would say don't take the admission as a destination, but treat it as a process, as a learning process. If you get rejected, it doesn't matter because it's just a small moment of your life. And MBA is definitely something helpful and something meaningful, but you can achieve a lot of things without MBA, and INSEAD is only one school, and you can have tremendous opportunities outside of that school, whether professionally or in some other schools. And of course, you need to strive to your dream, but just don't think that it is a destination. Try to learn from the failure, like which part that I can do better, and what are the meaningful experience that I gathered from those MBA admission process. Well, for me personally, I think that the reflection of my life, both personally and professionally, during the essay period was really helpful, and it's really start from those reflections that I start to know myself better and clearly see my strengths and weaknesses, and also the period to prepare GMAT really helped me not only on my English, of course, but also on my logical thinking, on like try to learn from the mistakes, and sometimes you just cannot do it, but if you push yourself a little bit harder and you believe that that target, you can always make it. So that's my suggestions or some of the experience sharing with you. If you happen to fail, of course you're gonna feel sad, but just treat it as a learning and a progress instead of that definite result. And if you happen to be accepted, so first, congratulations. And I really can assure you that your MBA year will be one of the best year in your life, and you can meet really just fascinating and a lot of experienced people, not only from your classmates and faculties, but also from the alumni. And like we really embrace diversity and share our experience. And you don't only learn from the teacher who are the expert, but also learn from your classmates, and you're gonna be surrounded with a huge amount of brilliant people, and you will find your own fit in this environment, no matter who you are and what you experienced before. That's it. Here is a short summary of the fourth and last episode. To massage your scholarship application, try to focus on the scholarship criteria and your own fit to develop the essay. Applying to multiple scholarship can provide you more chance, but the quality of the essay plays a much more important role. The admission will be announced by phone call, and there are other procedures to secure your place and also to prepare your pre-MBA period. I will put another video to introduce you the pre-MBA experiences. And best of luck for those who are currently applying or considering to apply to MBA in the next years. Just remember that the admission is a process but not a destination, and please embrace the result and focus on your own learning and improvement during this admission process. So this is the end of the MBA admission process episodes. If you want to have some specific topics, and please put a comment to let me know. And if you feel like this video is useful, please click like and subscribe my channel. And I will see you next time in some other episode. Thank you. Bye.